So, um, let's talk about these fucking big mouths, man. And how they're ruining everything. So, the thing about life is this: individuals never really did anything. It's always been group work. That's why, the people are being ran by religions, which is group work. There's not one sole person that's in charge of all the Christians on earth, just like the Muslims and the Jews and all that different stuff. So what am I talking about? If you notice, nobody is truthfully this color. Nobody's really this color. Not this color. Hell, nobody's really this color. The skull. Nobody's that color neither. But we were able to call people white and people black that can clearly see they are peach and brown. Now that's your own eyes, which they're saying are no good. You can't use them because this is what it is. These race. Both of these big mouths keep talking about this shit. Like, you notice how Tupac was shot in the black BMW by gunmen out of a white Cadillac? Notice the chessboard right there? Okay, do you also notice it with black and white, even though they're peach and brown? I totally understand black. Not just, in the law. I don't want you to know that you're an Indian. So I'm going to nickname them red, even though they're brown too. I'm going to nickname you black, even though you're brown also. And you were known as some Negro, way before I even met you. But that's besides the point. Do you see it? And why can't these big mouth people see it? From entertainment to these politicians to your religious leaders, all of that. Nobody seems to have common sense. Nobody can use what they were here gifted with to see anything. Well, let's switch up to another foreign beat. I know what we should do.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Squad.
That's Nemu's line.
That's Nemu's line. Born in the wild.
Hold on. All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty. The real reason I'm making this video is because there's a pattern I'm starting to notice, and it's happening generation to generation. It ain't just black, it's white people too. I noticed that people keep falling for the same okie doke over and over and over again. Now we're about to be at the end of this year. You already know the winter's coming around. They're going to start talking about this Rona shit again. Even though that's bullshit. The big mouths that I'm talking about are the people that have the people right now. We're 30-something trillion in debt. It's the same style. The political activists from the streets that really is more ignorant than helpful. They may say some good things, like a Charleston White. He might say some good things, but predominantly he's ignorant. It's a bad representation. The Pan-African guys, how they won't accept other history that is clearly there, but they don't want to address it because they're a part of the system. They work for the system. That's why they're there. Ain't no way in hell you want me to believe it's an old evil white man, but he allowing this fucking non-power having black dude to sit on a corner and call him cracker all day. He allowing this motherfucker, the thug, to date his daughters and got Vicky Wiles. Bro, they both involved. That's why they both got a big mouth. The white supremacists got the heart to come out here and big numbers like they're even deep like that. Like, bro, they're not deep like that. Majority of white people ain't racist. It's a small pocket of racist whites. Them motherfuckers ain't deep like that. If they was, they'd be running the penitentiary. They're not. Don't let them movies fool you. It's the brothers and the Latinos that are super thick in these penitentiaries. White dude ain't running nothing. So he would do better for his Aryan brothers instead of letting them turn into white chocolate nigga treats in there. Them rapists, them big ass lifers and shit, they love little white boys. That's their favorite snack. So it would be ran completely different. It would be ran more like the Jews, who you don't hear of being in the penitentiary at all. Even if they're doing all these banking crimes, you still don't hear about them being locked up at all. I ain't just dissing him. I'm just saying, you got to see the bigger picture. The sharing of dumb DNA. Those are the big mouths. If you notice, it'd be the female with 5 kids on welfare running her mouth the most. But this is the biggest fuck up around. It'd be the dirtbag dude selling drugs with a bunch of kids at a wedlock running his mouth the loudest. But these are the ones that are fucking up the most. They're the ones ruining everything. I'm wondering, in this day and time, are we going to be able to teach these youngsters that, hey, y'all got a fucking $1 trillion powerhouse going on here and y'all blowing it. Y'all blowing it by not listening and falling for the same traps that people previous didn't fall for. You falling for the same shit. You falling for fame over power. They only offer you fame and fortune. They don't offer you power. That's the thing. And nobody's realized that. People like Kanye got power of what? You zombies. Hold on. Yo, somebody just try to front like they were my uncle. I knew it wasn't him by what they said. Like, bro, he doesn't even feel that way. Like, what are you talking about? The big mouths, man. They out here, man. Now, I'm not talking about people that be doing their studies and all that different stuff. Yo, that's great. What I'm talking about is, at the end of the day, these relationship counselors suck because the relationships are getting worse. These parenting programmers suck because the kids are getting worse. These knowledge people nigga, please, motherfuckers ain't got no wisdom at all. Like, anybody can open a book and regurgitate over and over again, but where do you see the answer at? Like, is it working? How long have you been doing it? I just want people to do better, man. That's all I'm saying. But we can't, because we can't get past the people who we think cool that aren't cool. They got us doing the work. Why you think people that support Black Lives Matter are out there talking about free Palestine? Now think about it. Neither one of these people in this war have anything to do with the American Negro, period. Like, you have nothing to do with that discussion at all. You're not involved. And I can prove it. It ain't even just with the Canaan thing. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. It's not even just with the Canaan thing. It's with the how long can you say them people been there? You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck has any of them people ever done for you? Y'all, like, I don't represent Israel neither, but I'm saying representing Palestine is like admitting you're a Marxist. Why? Because the people that were marching for them, that were, black nationalists and all that shit, those were Marxists. The people that are anti-establishment, that's why those people that are, Black Lives Matter supporters, that's why they don't go to work. All the Antifa are rich kids. Those are all rich white kids. But the Black Lives Matter, them motherfuckers don't go to work. So they're not about running anything. So it's like, why would you follow that? Same thing about the broke Democrats speaking for the poor, but stealing all their money, but claiming that the Republicans got all the money, but don't want you to fuck with them, even though they can teach you how to make money. It's these big mouths, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Shit. Shout out to 10 Toes Down for that one video showing that he was doing a skit on showing, juvenile delinquents what happens when you do crime. You get arrested. Everybody mad at him, but he's really done the large amount of time, stand tall. You got little weasel dudes out here talking shit about it. It's like, bro, it's just not credible, but it's whatever. I don't care about that. What I'm saying is it's time for the change of events. It's time for the so-called bad guy to be looked at as a good guy, but not for doing crime, for doing the right thing. It's just hard to do that when these big mouths are out here trying to promote a life that they never really fully lived anyway. Most real gangsters don't want to be gangsters. They tell their own children, this is not a life for you. You're not going to live this life. Road to Riches, Coogee Rap. You know what I'm saying? You can be fly like me, you can be cool like me, but you don't want to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a gangster. What do these dudes say? Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. It's like, and that was Scarface, but I'm saying, look at the life that they're promoting, because they don't know the real consequences of it. They ain't buried enough cousins, enough friends, enough, you know what I'm saying? They ain't seen enough pain. Because if you had, you wouldn't be promoting stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be vibing that way. Your vibe would be totally different. And like I said, I understand why, a lot of these dudes is the way that they is, and it's because they fake. You being raised in a program system, off of a fake culture. There's no such thing as black culture. There's Negroes, yeah. The Negroes had culture, yeah, all day. The Indians had culture, all that stuff. But black doesn't have a culture. That's why it's mainly wrapped around. If you notice, everybody coincides your culture with death. They don't bring up Motown. They don't bring up your inventors. They don't bring up the Negro League. They don't bring up nothing about you that is great. They only bring up the rap, the soliciting of sex, the drug dealer, the troublemaker. That's all they see because that's black culture. Black culture is chitlins, loud music, arguing. That's black culture. But that's not the Negro. That's not the story. Just like racist and evil and that's not the true essence of a white person. No, it's not, because that's not the true essence of anybody. That's your negative side. Everybody has one. But let's say it like this: the big mouths are the negative sides of all groups, but they're the ones running the show. But the show is all messed up. Shit, nothing good's on anymore. Nobody's saying anything prolific. There's nothing great being said. There's a bunch of whining and a bunch of sympathy for bullshit ass groups that nobody should even be looking at twice in their freaking life. Not bashing gays. I'm saying build something. Stop trying to mingle in shit that you don't produce. You don't help. You don't help create children. Why the fuck are you around them? We care about it. You don't care about nothing but being nasty. That's why you're promoting sex. That's what you're promoting, and genders. Then you're not even basically getting into intercourse to even make children. So now you just have a bunch of weirdos that got mental problems that are just going to cost the federal government later on in their life because they're not going to be able to do anything. They're going to blame it on their mental insanity. Sheesh. Same thing with the thug. They're going to use the lyrics for Young Thug's case, and everybody's upset. Like, oh, they shouldn't be able to use your rhymes. Why not? I thought you had to live out your rhymes. I thought you were real. I thought you were a real nigga, a real blood, a real gangster, a real killer. Okay, well, we're going to use your real rhymes and your real stories to pin you out as the criminal that you are. Instead of running around here like Rick Ross and them beefing with D1 because he's like, y'all not doing enough, and they're like, oh, we didn't donate turkeys, and man, nobody cares, man. It's getting old. You guys got too much money. There is no generation of any group that celebrities were doing way better than the people, so much to the point where they were bragging about it, throwing it in their face. Celebrities didn't used to do that. Never seen Beethoven walk around with a stack in his hand, showing it off. And Beethoven, yes, I have big dollars, bitches. Mozart didn't do that. Shit, there's no story about King David doing shit like that. There's only one person I heard in history that was like an asshole flaunting their money like that, and that was Caligula. But other than that, bro, they used to throw coins to the peasants and shit. Go out there, it's like that was like baller shit. Throwing money in the park, they don't even do that no more. Y'all not Robin Hood. Y'all not cut from the Hero Club. Y'all cut from like the Sheriff of Nottingham. Y'all some tight wide pieces of shit. I seen Kodak Black throw a bunch of hundreds in the fucking ocean. You just threw it in the water. I seen another dude burning hundreds and shit. I got money. But dog, you ain't gonna give that to no children. You're not gonna open up an orphanage. You're not gonna do nothing with the money. You're just gonna burn it. Now you claiming you come from a background of oppression. People that hung you, stole your businesses, raped your women, your grandmothers, all different types of shit. You come from that background just to get all this money from these beasts who you claim did this to you, just to burn it. Just to brag about a fucking car that's made from these same people. An outfit that's made for these same people. And then just to flaunt it in front of your own people. Come on, man. You cannot tell me you ain't been fucking not just bamboozled, but you've been demonized, motherfucker. You have been turned into a wicked person. How can you not see it? And then try to claim individualism when they're in a group kicking your ass. Remember, you want to be with everybody. But newsflash, I have never seen you working at the Korean nail shop or the beauty supply. I have never seen you hired at the Chinese shop, the Italian pizzeria, the Hindu fucking shop. I've never seen you working at the fucking Dominican bodega. I've never seen you work at the Puerto Rican rice spot. I've never seen you nowhere, player. But you keep speaking for all these people that will not hire you. Oh, we're all supposed to be together, bro. It sounds good. It sounds good, but it's not happening. And here's the other funny thing. This is the funny thing. You're the one that had a lot of your own shit. Like, they made a special water fountain for you. Even the fucking Korean, they never had the Korean water fountain. Yeah, colored only, but there was nobody else out here. Nobody gets migrated until way later, until like World War II, some shit like that. It's like, bro, that's when all these other groups start coming in and start getting rights. They was hanging Italians and Irish people. You ain't never seen Irish only water fountain, Italian only water fountain, Japanese only water fountain. You had your own towns, everything. Shit. That's why you have so many inventions over here, because you're from over here. You've been over here the whole time. Even if you get off the Indian thing, just off of America. There is no America without the American Negro. It doesn't exist. Like I said, you could not have a flushing toilet. It's like, oh yeah, the Japanese, yeah, they got beautiful hotels and houses. They're way more advanced than us. And it's like, bro, where do you think they got the idea of the flushing toilet? Worldwide. It came from your black ass. Okay, same thing with the stoplight. Yeah, you can advance it. Okay, but bro, without you, it doesn't exist. How they keeping their food cold? How they traveling from one mountain to the other side of Japan? It's like how is somebody going from Hiroshima to Tokyo? It's like, bro, how they keeping this food cold? All right, there's so many different things, but I'm saying that for a reason. I'm like, these big mouths, because the whole thing is falling. That's what people don't get. Without the American Negro, America can't be. Without the American Negro, America won't be. What do I mean? It can't be, because without you, bro, all these inventions wouldn't be here. These people wouldn't be over here. All these rights and shit that people got civilly came from the American Negro. You're the one who did it in the 1700s, the 1800s, the 1900s. You're the one who did it. Not everybody else. It was you. You know what I'm saying? So you're the reason that people are forwarded pretty much the American dream, because it was strictly white. It was strictly white. And since by proxy they were hanging Italians and Irish back in the 1800s and 1900s, that proves that white wasn't always what you call pale skin. That's not what it was. It was a certain creed of white, Anglo-Saxons. It's like it was a certain creed. They didn't give it to the Dutch. They didn't give it to the French. It's a certain group that was supposed to be these free people walking around. But it said free white. That's another answer. That's another way that you know. The Italian and the Irish weren't considered free white people, because they didn't consider them white at a time. That's why they've caught the noose just as much as black people did. They caught it just as much. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to tell their truth. It is what it is. And that's why I always laugh when them two, like, they try to act like they're white. It kind of makes me tickled, because I'm like, that's funny. Klan dude used to hang your monkey ass too. So like, I don't know why you're backing him up. If he had his way, your ass would still be hung, motherfucker, right next to the Jew, right next to me. So you're not making any sense. But it's not about a peace treaty. I've tried those already. They don't work. And that's another thing I'm trying to get my people to realize. We've already done this before. Doesn't matter what. Pick a person. We've made peace treaties with all these motherfuckers. It ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't. We're not getting any business. We're not getting anywhere. We're not bettering ourselves. People don't want to see us better. They like us as victims, because the victim don't get shit done. Always remember that. An abused, battered woman ain't never leaving. It's when she stands up for herself that she gets the hell out of that situation. But other than that, as long as you the victim, you getting victimized. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never appreciated or liked the whole sympathy thing. The whole brutality from police on it. I've been said that is easily beat. Just stop killing each other. You stop killing each other and stop putting your business all out there and stop letting everybody in. Stop letting everybody kick it. Be like, nigga, why aren't you kicking it with yours? Oh, I'm not racist. Why you gotta introduce racism to me when I'm talking about kicking it with your own? The fuck that got to do with me? I didn't even make that word up. Like, why are you bringing that shit up when it comes to me? I'm just saying we all brothers and sisters over here. What the fuck you doing over here? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Oh, well, you know, we got women. You don't like our women? Yeah, your chicken is cool. Like, whatever. But I ain't gay. Pussy is pussy. But what they got to do with what I'm saying? How am I ever going to get back to owning 90% of what goes on in my neighborhood if we don't get it together? How is that ever going to happen? It's not. We traded in business for Hollywood. It don't matter what nobody says. Black people are not in Hollywood until blaxploitation. Like that to a degree. Because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was some movies with black people in it. But I'm saying like mainstream starring, that didn't happen to the 70s. Okay. Black people toot their horn about saving Hollywood. They say blaxploitation saved Hollywood. What did you just say? So the Jew marches with you during civil rights. They end up getting all the businesses. You get nothing. You lose all your towns. Then you end up being a Mr. Bojangles. You go into Hollywood. You save their companies. You save Warner Brothers, you saved Touchstone Pictures, you saved Universal, you saved all of them. They were damn near bankrupt. You saved all of them. Still don't own nothing. Took you so long to get a Tyler Perry. Still don't own nothing. That's twice. That's twice the Jew man that got you. But who named it blaxploitation? You didn't even see the masonry within that. The NAACP. They're the ones who named it that. But wait a minute. Blaxploitation. What does it mean to exploit? Like, look how brain dead they knew the people were back then. What does it mean to exploit something? That's not good. That's not a good thing. You don't want to be exploited. You want to be exploited, extorted. You don't want neither one of those. So they used black people. They exploited them in a thing called black exploitation. Right in your face. It's literally hidden in plain sight. Just like I was saying with the whole Tupac thing. People don't want to believe the masonry in that. Just look at the cars. I just figured that one out last night. I was like, this is so stupid. This is right in front of everybody's fucking face. Look at the chessboard. Okay. The black BMW. They get shot at by a white Cadillac. Wow. How much easier can it be? Like, well, that is being said about everything that's going on. We didn't have these radio jocks for years. You know what I'm saying? We've had these famed spellcasters for years. We've had these emotional politicians catering to your feelings and your egos for years. Still wondering why you don't see the result. Now they got us on the Ethernet. Now we got a bunch of emotional niggas out here trying to tell you about your relationship, your kids, the government, religions. Main group of them ain't talking about the 85,000 kids missing. They're not talking about the Epstein case. They're not talking about the witchcraft and spellcasting that's going on. They're not talking about the hidden secret about the original people hitting the head on this land. They're not talking about anything. And this is what I mean about the big mouths. The big mouths out here, they're the reason that everybody messed up because they're the ones getting all the credit for bogus information. How many motherfuckers are going to put you on the same Anunnaki spaceman trip? Come on, bro. They came down here and made pyramids, but they won't come down here and slap up you fucking evil fucking humans. And they got advanced technology. Their technology is way more advanced than ours. So why can't they just pick us off then, bro? Why can't the alien kick our ass? Why are they on the dark? Why is the white dude keep doing this? Like, oh yeah, we finally found some mysterious files about alien. It's like, bro, I'm finding out that y'all have made a gang of illusions up. So why wouldn't I believe that the pyramids, alien creators, is fake as fuck? Just like the Anunnaki shit. I don't even believe that's old. The whole fucking dragon face. I think they made that shit. I think a lot of that Mesopotamia stuff is fake. I think all of it's bogus as shit. Because I think it all came really from these Africans, these Egyptians. They stole it. They stole it. That's why, lo and behold, a lot of their stuff be similar to it. And they try to say, nah, these people are older. Bro, I don't believe it. I just don't believe you. Just the clay alone, it doesn't look as old. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the shit I found out here, I really don't believe y'all now. It's like, why would I believe you? Why the hell would I believe these people if they've been full of shit? These motherfuckers have been lying. like they're lying. It's like, bro, they're lying, bro. It's not real. Y'all waiting on Spooky Man to return? Then why hasn't he yet? I'm going to be honest with people. I know what higher energy is. I know what Father, Lord, God really represents. I understand that. What I'm telling y'all is your fantasy dude that they gave you at a church when they wanted some money. Because the Spooky Man in the book is not the Spooky Man that y'all deal with. Y'all don't get fucking allegory. And y'all don't understand the three little pigs in the Bible are the same. You're not getting it. So whatever. Claim is real. All right. Why has the Spooky Man came down and helped y'all? He's the all-knowing, the omnipotent. He know black and white are adjectives, motherfucker. He knows there's no India in 1492. That's y'all doing that shit. He knows. He knows about the chessboard, all the mystery Mason shit. Remember, God's all-knowing. So that means what they teaching in lodge, he know that too, stupid. He not outside like you, motherfucker. Oh, what are they doing in there? No, he knows. So I'm saying that, like, why hasn't that spooky dude came down yet? Because that's not the real fucking God. The God is going to be within your mind. You're going to be the one who steps up. Okay, but it's not a one-person thing. Even when people get married, they're not two anymore. They're one. Okay, they're one with what? The Father. We're talking about energy. We're talking about thought process. Okay. So why is everybody still not seeing, or they're afraid? Maybe they're afraid. It is what it is. But if you're not afraid and y'all just being spellbound by the same jokers, I don't know how many times y'all gonna go down the same Egypt route. I don't know how many times you're gonna be able to do that when the country is so broke. The country broke as hell, man. Everybody ain't running to China, man. Everybody ain't running to a lot of these places that y'all be promoting, motherfucker. Y'all be talking about free Palestine. Y'all ain't running to no fucking Palestine. Y'all talk about Jamaica shit, motherfucker. Y'all go there to visit. Y'all is not trying to live in no motherfucking Kingston. Nigga, you a lying side of shit. You a lying motherfucker. But you is not trying to live there. Same thing about Puerto Rico, yeah. Puerto Ricans talk big shit. Wave that flag up and down these motherfucking American streets. Tell them their ass gonna have to go back there and stay back there. I guarantee they'll be, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? It's bullshit. I bet it is. Pay different, life different, sun different, everything different, motherfuckers. Like, ain't a bunch of fucking soul food shops in Puerto Rico. You ain't gonna find a bunch of fucking Italian pizzerias in this motherfucker. It's like, what about England? The great England. Wonderful England. Loved it. Country's fucked up right now. Super in debt. And you got these big mouths out here talking about save the homo, save the children. These motherfuckers shouldn't even be around the kids. That's the funniest shit. As soon as they brought up this shit and try to blame it on the kids, should have whooped their ass. A bunch of gay kids ain't never had no problems, dog. No, they haven't. Not in the inner cities, maybe in them country ass towns where y'all don't got no fucking common sense. But it's like, motherfucker, I grew up in the city, man. We knew plenty of gay dudes when I was young, bro. But nobody ever fucked with them because that's the first issue that's going to prove that maybe like there's something wrong with you. He gay. Unless he trying to lick your balls, bro. Like, what the fuck are you bothering him for? Leave him the fuck alone. He gay. It is what it is. Who gives a fuck? Crack a joke on him just like everybody else. Why does it gotta be a sexual preference? Why can't it be you got a waffle head? Boy, you got the head the size of a waffle. There's bigger issues than kids experiencing with homosexuality, if that's the case. Kids need love, bro. They don't need none of that gay shit. They wouldn't even be on no sex if their parents was there and they was having more family moments. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think motherfuckers be gay because, like so many nowadays, because they infiltrating their heads. If you hang around your kids and you teach them, bro, it's an empty book. Kids' brain is an empty book. You can fill them pages up with whatever you want. But see, that's another thing. See, these wasn't our problems. That's what I'm saying. We was inventing shit. We wasn't having these issues back then. It wasn't it wasn't a gay epidemic in fucking Tulsa, motherfucker. All the inventors are gay. You notice that? You ain't noticed that? You ain't noticed the Plantation Chronicles? There's not a large amount of like gays and shit. Like, oh yeah, they had a problem with a bunch of gay fucking slaves. Jesus Christ, they didn't want to work. They just wanted to lick on each other. What the fuck? Like, I think that these big mouths is ruining people. I think that's what it is. I think that's also why things have gotten more expensive. People keep talking about all this high priced money, knowing everybody ain't got no high priced money, making it seem like it's easier to get rich. When it's not, motherfucker. Everybody's not supposed to be fucking rich anyway. And a lot of you are just wasting money and bullshit with it anyway. All you can do is buy stuff. A fucking chain and shit, a car, like trying to show off. Motherfucker, you ain't doing that with your money. What can y'all invent besides food? It's some quirky shit like a fucking keychain or something. It's like, what else can we do? Can we invent a faster way to develop ice? You know what I'm saying? Can we develop a cheaper way to use solar energy? It's like, even though I don't really be tripping off them type of discussions, the whole save the world shit, because they've pretty much ruined that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't even fucking just talk about the earth no more without some goofy ass person acting like, you know, because they eat fucking kale and what's them things called? The rice cake shit that they the fucking gift to the world. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. You want get your ass out there and harvest. I'm tired of seeing you fucking cry about the whales and shit. Pick up a fucking rake. Get your ass out there. Do something. Sweat. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the food delivery service, so you know I know about good service. But I'm saying all that to end it like this, man. Just know that the politics on TV from these entertainers that we have, you know, having a bunch of babies not getting married, twerking all over the place, shooting, showing guns and stuff, we can clearly see that these motherfuckers are bad representations of humanity, period. You know what I mean? So, I love hip-hop. But I feel too many unguided, ignorant ass people have been able to get on the mic, and they shouldn't ever been able to get on it. That's how I feel. So watch out for the big mouths, because they're everywhere, yo. Some of these big mouths we do need. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these dudes, Stephen A. Smith's, Tucker Carlson's, you need people like them. You need people that's going to pressure you to think. You know what I'm saying? And not just go with what everybody's telling you. You need people like that. Then you also need these vipers out here so you can have a job to do. Always remember that, bro. Without evil, there's no reason for good. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're out here doing. We're out here beating up demons. Beating the shit out of them. Dude, trust me. Like, trust me. Generational wise, group wise, like globally, yeah, we're in a jam. But shit, the people that were in World War I were in a jam. People that were in Civil War were in the jam. People that were in slavery was in the jam. The Revolutionary War, they was in the jam. It's like there's been plenty of jams. But the knowledgeable power that we have and stuff that we've discovered thanks to the Ethernet, bro, we're beating the hell out of demons. Like spiritually, remember, this is a spiritual war, been going for thousands of years. Bro, we're kicking their ass. Nobody can front. There's too much stuff that's been revealed. Fucking Orthodox Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been unorthodox their whole life. Once you start realizing what Orthodox Christianity was with the allegory and why they were lighting candles, you know, bring the essence in the room, it's like you're really here. Why are they dealing with oils? Because you're really here. It's like, bro, that's why it never made any sense. People were like, why are they talking about reading scrolls in heaven? Because heaven shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's what it is. Heaven is the mind. That's where the Lord dwells. In the eternal glow of the mind, the wisdom, co-inspired and constructed by the brain. But this is real stuff going on here. You know what I'm saying? The brain got a split in it. The vagina got a split in it. The head of the penis got a split in it. There's a lot of different wisdom within symbolism. You know what I'm saying? It's just people don't be catching it because they be arguing with a bunch of other stuff, which I get it. They putting you in these dumbass spells. They got you, like, you know, worried about getting a job and having a car, and yeah, that's it. And it's like, no, bro. We could all be living in peace. Tomorrow, in the system could still be running. You could get people to desire, even if not needed, to work. You know what I'm saying? People think once you're rich, oh, you just don't mow the lawn anymore. Bro, that's an energy that they're making through celebrities. But in truth, kings still had to go into battle. The fuck? Say he knocks off all your men. Say their army's stronger, bro. You're gonna have to go in there. It is what it is. Even in the game of chess, you understand that. The queen can go anywhere she wants, but if she's captured, the game still goes on. If the king is captured, the game is over. So he is heavily guarded by bishops, knights, kings, rooks, pawns. You get me? You feel what I'm saying? That's also why the queen can go everywhere, because he controls her. No disrespect, but it's like pimping and hoeing. It is what it is. I'm just saying, on a layman scale, that's what it would be. And the facts, they've been pimping us and having us out here listening to these big mouths who have had us zombified in ignorance. It's time to let a lot of their public school science go, because it wasn't really science anyway. At least in the social studies department, history department, you know what I'm saying, and a couple other things. But, you know, some math and some science, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever language you're learning, you can't go wrong with that. PE, you can't go wrong with that, you know. But history and social studies, yo, they've been lying about a lot of shit. So, I'm saying, watch out for the big mouths, man. The ones out there getting 1,000, a bunch of shares, a bunch of views, and you be like, bro, you're just not speaking enough, man. You're not saying what really needs to be told, man. How are they going to understand the whole point of the Illuminati, the whole point of the Masonry, and why is it so thick over here, even if it started in England? Why is it so thick over here? Because this is where the secrets is at. This is where the apron is at. This is where that truth motherfucking of who was over here, what boat ride, why we made the Jurassic Park DNA test. Is like, this is why. Made no damn sense to fucking blood test them damn natives that you kept regulated on a fucking reservation. How would they not be them fucking people if you kept them there? All of a sudden, you need their DNA to know if they are from where they're from. And people believe that shit. Whatever, man. It is what it is. Yo. Enjoy your football Sunday. Do whatever you're doing. I'm out. Gross.